Aaron Whitlow here, and today I'm doing my inaugural episode of Coming Soon to Home Video. Although, it's a play on words, nothing coming soon on home video because they no longer make home videos, but I wanted to make a video about just different home videos that I have in my own personal collection, and I'm starting with these here. The first one we have here is Rapid Fire, starring Brandon Lee and Powers Booth. I'm not familiar with Powers Booth. It says unarmed and extremely dangerous. This is the first film that I was introduced to Brandon Lee. There's some great sequences in this movie. If you hadn't seen it, you should see it. It's very rare. You can't find it anywhere. I found this actually at a yard sale. But on the back case, you see right here, 20th Century Fox Selections, a selected series of films available at a special value for a limited time. Dynamic hard action, exhilarating breakneck pacing. And that's Kevin Thomas of Los Angeles Times. Yeah, so here's a little, snapshot of what you see. In this expensive movie. In this explosive martial arts action adventure, a student, Brendan Lee, is pursued by smugglers, mobsters, crooked federal agents after he witnesses a murder by a mafia kingpin, Nick Mancuso? Yep, sounds like a mafia kingpin. Determined to survive, he single-handedly takes on Chicago's warring drug lords with the assistance of a renegade cop, Powers Booth, and his beautiful partner, Katie Hodge. This is in 1990. Let's get this to focus. 1992. I was 12 years old when this came out. This is 95 minutes long. Yeah, so this is Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire. Check it out, if you will. It's a good movie. I enjoy it. It's a good bad movie. It's a low budget, but it's great. Next one we got here. Actual hit, Bad Boys. The funny thing about Bad Boys is when this movie first came out, Will Smith was not as popular as Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence was a higher paid actor essentially than Will Smith. But by the time Bad Boys 2 comes out, times and things has changed. Will Smith is freaking Will Smith, and Martin Lawrence is, hey man, you want to make another movie? So what you gonna do? People are still wanting to see a Bad Boys 3. I would say the unofficial sequel to Bad Boys 2 would be the Simon Pegg movie. At this present time, I forget Hot. Oh man, if you remember the name of it, comment in the comments below. I really forgot. But anyway, let's see. That's Tia Leone. Tia Leone. She when I first seen her, I seen her on I think it's called Summer School. I think it's what the movie was called back in the 80s. But yeah, I'm not gonna read the whole shtick on this, but yeah, of course everybody likes Bad Boys. Bad Boys is a good movie. Bad Boys 2 is probably better, but so it's a classic on VHS. Next we have Desperado, Antonio Banderas. My first time ever being introduced to Antonio Banderas is in this movie. Also, remake of El Mariachi. But this movie, man, is just excellent. Salma Hayek, If you don't know her, if you you might remember her from Dusk to Dawn. But you know, Antonio Banderas, you might remember him from the '90s. That's a joke. But yeah. This movie is excellent, man. You know, El Mariachi goes around with this suitcase, guitar case, and it has guns in it, and it's a legend. And Cheech Marin is in this movie. It's an excellent movie, man. If you have never seen this movie, you should see it. I love like when they did the box, like see how they did the box with that on the side, man. It just lets you know what you're getting into. Desperado. Next one. Let's see. We have. I don't want you to preview the last one we had, but right there. Out of Time. Denzel Washington. Denzel is probably one of my favorite actors of all time. This movie, Out of Time, is it's actually a really, really good movie. It has Denzel Washington in it. It has Sanaa Lathan in it. And it has Dean Cain in it. I forgot about Dean Cain being in it. And it has, what's her name? It's probably on here somewhere. Eva Mendes. Yep, she's in it. This movie is about a detective. You know, this guy, Denzel Washington, who's dating a married lady, messing around with a married lady, essentially. And a crime happens, and all the evidence seems to point to him doing it. And so he's investigating the crime, but yet he's kind of covering up his own tracks, so to speak. You know, getting rid of evidence, whatever. He's a crooked cop, but but you kind of feel for him. It's a really good movie, man. If you have never seen Out of Time, you should check it out, especially you millennials that haven't seen really good movies, because y'all's movies today is garbage. But yeah, you should really check out this movie, Out of Time. Last but not least, we have Face Off. John Travolta, Nicolas Cage. In order to trap him, he must become him. What? Yes. Oh, and it was a glorious $3.99 at CD Warehouse, which is no longer in existence. Oh, but yeah, Face Off. What to say about Face Off, man? I believe this is a John Woo movie. Yep, John Woo film. Because John Woo always has doves, guns, things like that. You should really check out Hardboiled, things like that. But yeah, Face Off. Essentially, the plot of this movie: John Travolta is a cop, detective that's tracking him, you know, who is a villain. And so, in order to discover some type of plot or whatnot and go undercover, essentially he takes his face and puts it on his body and vice versa. But unbeknownst to John Travolta, he wakes up and he goes to John Travolta's house, live with John Travolta's family. It sounds like it'd be a comedy, but it's not. But in this movie, you're going to see some of the best Nicolas Cage hamming it up, like straight up overacting, that you'll see. Especially the opening scene with like him at the church. Just crazy, wild-eyed, and crazy. Let's look and see what some of the shots are on the back of here. You see that's him right there. You know, explosions, booms. Nicolas Cage hamming it up. John Travolta in that up. But yeah, this movie, man, is excellent. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. For this week, this is my inaugural episode once again. of coming soon to home video. I hope you enjoyed it. And next week I'm gonna try to do a Disney type of thing, but we'll see about that. All right, you take it easy, bros and girls.